Hello from the Hungarian town of Veszprém, dear road trip lovers, and let's travel today on an interesting road, the expressway like National Road 8 to Székesfehérvár. We are traveling through a hilly area between the Balaton Lake and the Bakony Mountains. Let's go! We start just east of Veszprém as we join the National Road 8 coming from the National Road 82. Veszprém is one of the oldest towns in Hungary, being founded on 7 hills, some 15 kilometers north of Balaton Lake. It has a population of about 57,000 inhabitants in the town itself and about 133,000 in the metropolitan area. As Hungarians occupied the region during the 9th century, there was already a castle here, probably Frankish. Veszprém played an important religious role during the struggle to make Christianity the official religion of Hungary, becoming the first episcopal seat in the country in 1009. Comitatus Veszprém was one of the earliest historical counties of Hungary. It was also among the first Hungarian cities to have an university. Nowadays, the town managed to make the transition from the planned socialist economy imposed during the communist rule that lasted until 1989 to a free market economy with many national and international companies investing in the city, making it an important economical center. Touristically, the old town preserves many interesting old buildings like the St. Michael Cathedral, the Episcopal Palace, City Hall, County Hall, Nagy Preposti Palace, to name just a few of them. Also, the surroundings are very beautiful, with the Balaton Lake just 15 kilometers away and the Bakony Mountains just north of the town. One can easily spend a few days here in order to visit the town and the area around. And from Veszprém, we are driving eastbound on the National Road 8, concurrent here also with the European Road E66. The main Road 8 is a relatively long national road for Hungarian standards, about 200 kilometers long, between the M7 motorway near Székesfehérvár and the Austrian border at Rabafuzses. We are now discovering the easternmost section of it, which is built with 2 lanes per direction, with most but not all intersections being already grade separated. It has a speed limit of 110 km per hour, excepting the level intersections that usually have a speed limit of 70. We are slowly descending from about 260 meters altitude in Veszprém to about 120 meters near Székesfehérvár. As I was now just in transit here, I took the bypass of Székesfehérvár, newly built, instead of driving through the city. But now enough talking, and let's enjoy the peaceful relaxing drive with some music, and I'll be back near Székesfehérvár to say a few words about this important town. Until then, just sit back, relax and enjoy the ride. Hello once again, in the hope that you enjoy the drive on the main road 8. Let's say also a few words about the town of Székesfehérvár, as we are driving on its bypass now. Székesfehérvár, known also as just Fehérvár, which means White Castle, is a city of about 100,000 inhabitants situated in central Hungary. It is the regional capital of central Transdanubia. The town was founded by the Grand Prince Geza of the Arpad dynasty in 1972 on the place of a former settlement, and became important during the Middle Ages as a traffic junction between several trade routes to the Balkans, Italy, Buda and Vienna. The Romanesque basilica was built between 1003 and 1038, making the town a royal seat for several centuries. 43 kings were crowned here in Székesfehérvár and 15 were buried. It prospered a lot until it was occupied by the Ottomans in 1543, and during the 145 years of Turkish rule, the cathedral and the royal palace were demolished and mosques were built instead, as most of the population of the original population fled after the Ottoman occupation. The city began to prosper again just in the 18th century. Several new buildings were erected, like the Franciscan church and monastery, Jesuit churches, public buildings, Baroque palaces. This Baroque cityscape was maintained, giving Székesfehérvár a nice charm. Nowadays the city is doing well economically, having excellent traffic connections and infrastructure. The city lies at the important crossroad between the M7 motorway and the main road 8, but there are no less than 6 other national roads radiating from the city. Touristically, Székesfehérvár is very interesting. There are many old buildings in the historical center, Baroque and classical architecture, the St. Stephen's Cathedral and the ruins of Székesfehérvár Basilica, one of the largest in medieval Europe, are to be admired here. Also, many museums and galleries are waiting to be discovered by culture lovers. The place is great as a base for a few days of explorations in this part of Hungary, as the Balaton Lake and Budapest are also not far away. Now I was just in transit here, but I will definitely want to stop in the city during my next drive through this beautiful region. And now I'll end filming as we are reaching the M7 motorway immediately east of Székesfehérvár. Hope you enjoyed the video and stay tuned for other videos from our road trips that will be shared here regularly on the channel. And with that being said, I'm saying bye bye for now and till the next time.